as a late payment, 30 days late, 60 days late, 90 days, etc.
Yeah.
It shouldn't read that. Now, that was attached to your previous name, your previous address that you lived at, and/or co-spouse, applicant, etc. Your phone number. I'm gonna give you guys. I like over-the-shoulder teaching, so you guys can actually go log into your desktop, right? You can log into your desktop, go to Experian.com. I do this all the time. You go scroll down to the help center, right? When you go to the help center, you're gonna go to dispute center. And when you go to dispute center, you're gonna go to file a dispute, that purple button. You're gonna click file a dispute. And then when you file a dispute, you could click the waiver. That's when the people say, oh, you waive your rights. Yes, you waive your rights, but we getting results over. When you go to the help center and file a dispute, you're gonna see potential negative items, accounts, personal information, and inquiries, right? You're gonna go to the personal information tab first. You're gonna scroll all the way down, and I bet you're gonna see multiple names, misspelled names, co-applicants. You're gonna see addresses that you lived at before and/or possibly never lived at. You know, possibly 2 social security numbers. How is that possible, right? Could be a victim identity, you never know.
Yeah.
Merged accounts with, if you're a junior, I'm a senior, right? That's a violation itself. So what I'm saying, you have to clean that up first. The fastest way to clean that up, guys, is by calling in. Calling in, person number 2 to disputes, and you get to disputes, you say, look, transfer me to fraud department so I can talk to an actual human.
Yeah.
And then clean it up from there, right? Now, the goal is to have one name that's on your driver's license, that's on your social security card, etc. Make sure they're all congruent. Sir, but this is we do variations. I don't care what your policy is, right? Because Experian will say that.
They will. Facts.
They will say, sir, according to us, we can have the policy. I don't care. And we have a saying. I'm pretty sure you can agree with this. It's called hookah. Hang up and call again.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Some of my clients all the time. Yeah.
Hang up and call again because that wasn't the right route for you. Now you should go in tactfully. Right. So clean up the personal information. Now the names you're not going to be able to clean up online, but the addresses you could possibly clean up online by clicking left. And you can say that if you never lived there, click never lived there. If it's inaccurate, you click inaccurate. But the goal is to have one name, one address, no social security numbers, no employers. Why? Why is the employers now? Well, if you know, one of the violations that creditors do is they reach out to their employers on behalf of your employer, and your employer should know your financial status. That's a violation itself. But when you applied for that said vehicle, you had an employer. Hey, what's your employer's name? Right? They asked you on the funding application, even whether it's personal or business. Who's your employer? Can I reach out to them for etc. Right? So now that goes on your credit report. So that employer is attached to that negative item. What I'm trying to say is each name, address, employer has a backdoor number ID attached to it. That backdoor number ID attached to it is connected to that negative account.
Yeah.
Now check. I'm visual. Now check this. If you disassociate that name, they can't verify to the eOscar system. And that's the #1 way, whether it's bankruptcies, late payments, charge-offs, tax liens, student loans, inquiry. That is the best way to leverage a deletion off your credit report.